After a disappointing regular season when we did not three-peat as the MVP, this postseason is all about redemption. We're here in Game 2 of the ALDS in 2019. You can see that we won Game number 1, 2-1, but Game number 2 here is going to be pitched by Dallas Keuchel going up against Wade Miley. Keuchel has, for the most part, been our ace this season. Wade Miley, though, cut your hair, man. What are you doing? You can see Adam Jones right there behind Kendall. They've been in a dynamic duo with both batting .444 at this point, and Adam Jones has been the best acquisition for this team. You may notice that Prince Fielder is not in the lineup, and unfortunately, Prince is still in the DL. I believe he tore his oblique earlier in the season, so he still has another week or two. So if we can move on in the ALDS, it's possible we could get him back for the ALCS, maybe the World Series if this team can get that far, but that's a tall task to not have Prince in this lineup right now. And we're here in the top of the third with 1 on, 1 out. Boston has a 1-0 lead now. First pitch from Miley is in. Kendall hits it right to the third baseman, and, well, they're going to gun him out at first base again. So, Kendall's first 2 at-bats, ground outs, not looking very good. Now, Mookie Betts is up. He hit a solo home run earlier in the game, giving Boston their only lead. He's got 2 runners in scoring position. He's going to knock the ball over here to Kendall. We're going to turn that nice little double play. Great snag by the first baseman, but I can't help but think we still need Prince Fielder there at first base, or at least DHing for us right now. Now, Boston has increased their lead here in the top of the 5th. They're up 5-2. Kendall has nobody on and 1 out. First pitch from Miley is inside on that 2-seam fastball. Luckily, they didn't call it a strike. Miley, he's not too happy about that. Letting the umpire know about it. But you know what? Kendall will take that one. So 1-0 count. Next pitch is in. Your boy, Kendall King. Look at the flick of the wrist. Out to deep right field here. Ooh, that almost didn't make it out. Kendall is going to get a home run here to give this team a much needed run. That cuts the lead down from 5-2 to 5-3. Kendall is looking good. Unfortunately, nobody was on base though, but we're still going to dap up Adam Jones, and hopefully he can get on base to drive in some more runs. So here at the top of the 7th, we have 2 runners on now. Boston's lead is down to 1 run. It's a 5-4 lead for Boston. And look at this mascot trying to put a voodoo curse on Kendall. We're not going to have that though. We're not going to have that. So first pitch here, this at-bat's going to come in. Inside slider that we lay off of. Pitcher doesn't look too happy about that one. Gonna let the umpire know with a long stare. Got a 3-0 count now. The rule is don't swing on a 3-0 count. And of course, we swing. Why? Why did we swing? So full count now. Anything close we got to swing at. Ball is in. And it's inside of that 4-seam fastball. So that is going to load the bases. And you know what? The manager says, you know what? I'm gonna take the pitcher out. We can't have that. So Kendall has moved his way over to third base now. So 1-2 count now. Looks like Evan Gattis up, and Gattis is going to drive the ball right to the first baseman, and that's going to be a double play. Good job, Evan Gattis. So here in the bottom of the 8th, we have a 6-5 lead. Got 1 runner on, 1 out. Kendall's here in the field. Ball is hit right over there. Looks like Ruben Odor. Odor gets to the Kendall. Kendall gets over to first base, and that's going to be a nice double play to end the inning, stopping any rally short. So we actually win game number 2 of the ALDS. We get 14 hits, which is incredible. Kendall's only hit is that solo home run, but that proved to be the difference, giving us enough for the win. So game 3 of the ALDS is now up. We've got that 2-0 lead here. Back home in Minute Maid Park, Chavez is zapping up everybody. You can see Dallas Keuchel's out there in the field for some odd reason. Dustin Pedroia. Everybody in the Red Sox is getting hyped. They know this is a huge game for them, but it's also big for, the Houston Astros. If we can win this game, that gives us more time for rest, and hopefully, just maybe, Prince Fielder can come back. So Mookie Betts will be leading off with Rusney Castillo right behind him, but the rest of that lineup in the middle, not doing very good. Getting a quick look at Kendall's stats, 43 home runs, 120 RBIs, and just 1 stolen base shy of 60 stolen bases again this year. Boston went to work in the first inning though. They have a 3-0 lead now. First pitch of Kendall is going to be fouled off over there on the first base side. Nice little souvenir for those of you the fans. Let me know in the comments below who caught that foul ball. So 2-1 count. Next pitch is in. Kendall, really? That's what you're going to do? You're going to foul that one? Unfortunately, this one's going to stay in play. That's going to be an out for Kendall. Not a good at bat. He cannot get a good at bat started here in the first 2 games. So in the bottom of the 4th, we got 1 runner on and 1 out. Boston's lead is now 4-0. Not a good look for the Astros. First pitch from Joseph Kelly is going to be fouled off by Kendall on the first base line. Luckily, we get another chance to try and get a base hit. Full count now. Anything close, again, we have to swing if it's close. Ball is in. Kendall gets a hold of it. This one's going out to deep right field. It has a chance. That one is way out of here. Kendall is going to get a 2-run home run out to right field. That is his favorite spot to hit him. It feels good to be back home in Minute Maid Park, and Kendall goes deep, an 8-pitch at bat, 2 RBIs on that one. That is what we needed right there. So moving into the top of the 6th, Boston's lead is now 6-2. Nobody on and 1 out here. Xander Bogaerts up to bat. First pitch is into Bogaerts. Bogaerts drills it right to Kendall. We get a little payback here. We're going to throw him out at first base by a couple feet. So much for that Gold Glove. We should have did something a little fancy, but you know what? Getting him out, that's good enough for us at this point. So bottom of the 6th, it's still a 6-2 ball game. 1 on and 1 out for Kendall. First pitch in from Kelly. Ooh, nasty slider that has Kendall chasing it way outside of the box. Not a good look. We have to be more patient. 1-1 count now. Next pitch. Inside, and it drills Kendall on the shoulder. They throw that high heat. Kendall is not happy about that one. Look at this. Right inside. Luckily, Kendall turns. That, ladies and gentlemen, we're fortunate enough not to have an injury there. That would have been bad if Kendall got injured. So the team rallies behind Kendall getting hit. It's now a 6-6 ball game in the top of the 7th. First pitch is in. The ball is going to be hit to Kendall. He's going to throw it over to first base. That is going to be an easy out. And that is going to end the inning. So Kendall flashing the leather, and that is going to give us a win, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to move on to the ALCS for another consecutive year. This team has been doing extremely well. Adam Jones is pumped. Kendall's pumped. Everybody's pumped in this stadium except for the Boston Red Sox. So it pains me to beat my favorite baseball team, but I'm happy that we're going to move on to the ALCS. I can't wait to see who we're going to play. Getting that 8-6 victory there. Kendall with a home run and 2 RBIs. Make sure to like this video, and I'll see you guys soon. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to hit the thumbs up button, and let me know what you thought of the video in the comments, because I love hearing from you guys. I try to respond to as many of you as I possibly can. And don't forget to click the annotation on the screen and check out more brand new content from me on my YouTube channel. Now, if you guys want to stay in touch with me or ask me questions, you can check out my social media links on the right hand side. Make sure to subscribe for future videos, and I'll see you guys on the next one.